Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you a tour of all my houseplants that I have in my home. I have about 85 plants in my house, and I'll probably split up this video into multiple parts just so it's not a super long video. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing my houseplants, just keep on watching and I'll get into the tour. So to start, this is my Variegated Monstera, and I got it about 2 years ago from Logi's. And when I first got it, it was probably just like 3 little leaves. I think these 3 are the original. And it has grown quite a lot since then. And it's just absolutely beautiful. For some reason, I haven't really had any issue with the white parts browning too much. Like there's a little bit of browning right there. But with my other Variegated Monstera, it really has browned a lot. But most of these leaves just remain in really great condition. So I'm really happy with this plant, and it really did kind of fuel my passion for caring for plants. I really felt just so excited when I first received this in the mail. And I just have it growing up this bamboo U-hoop. And I got this hoop from Amazon. I'll have the link in the description down below if you need to buy some. But I just have it fastened with some tape, some plant tape. And I usually don't have it in this location. I only have it here because I was taking photos of this plant with my painting. Usually this plant is right there in my window. That's an eastern window, so it gets morning light. And it seems really happy there. And then over here I have my variegated Hindu rope, and it really likes to hang. I really hope I can get it to flower this spring and summer. I've only been able to get a Hindu rope to flower when I kept it outside during the summer. So I'm not sure how long it will take for this to bloom, but it looks really cute hanging here in the window. So over here, this is my Hoya Cardosa Crimson Queen. And the way you can tell the difference between the queen and the princess is the queen has variegation on the outside of the leaf, and it's green in the center, and the princess has variegation on the center of the leaf. So that's a great way that you can tell like which type of plant is which. This is my Hoya Patella Pink. It's really adorable. The leaves are super fuzzy, and it's grown a lot since I purchased it. This is Hoya Sweet Scent. And I wanted this plant for so long because the flowers are so pretty. They're like a light pink. This guy is one of my Thai Hoyas. It's just Hoya Australis Variegata. And the leaves are just absolutely beautiful. And it is kind of fuzzy, and the leaves are thick. And this is my, I believe it's an aloe or some other kind of plant, but it was sold to me as an aloe. It's super pretty in like a mint green color, and the pot is really pretty too. All right, so we're gonna go to my dining room. So this is what it looks like when you walk into my dining room. It is honestly kind of messy for my standards, but you know what? This is real life, so. This is Hoya Melliflua. It does have really cute blooms that look like little marshmallows, and the leaves are really thick. Really beautiful plant. It is kind of hard to grow inside. It never grows that well for me. This is my Begonia Whitey Eye, and it does pretty well. It does get crispy. I probably should put it near my humidifier, but I like it in the center of my table. I think it looks really pretty, just like under this light. It's just really structural and beautiful. And that's new growth right there. This is one of my Thanksgiving cacti. I did make a video on how you can identify Thanksgiving cacti versus Christmas cacti, so I'll link that up above if you haven't seen it and are interested. I really do like this Thanksgiving cactus a lot, but the leaves do look kind of sickly and they're really thin, so I don't know if there's a problem with the root system, but it has been blooming for me. The blooms are absolutely gorgeous. They're like a peachy pink. It's really beautiful. This is a type of Apiscia. I honestly don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is the pink version. I don't know the actual correct name. These guys bloom really easy inside. This is another variety that's green with like a brown, like a chocolate brown edge. It's absolutely gorgeous. I decided to repot my Hoya Neoebudicea and just like a regular planter, not in a hanging planter. And it seems kind of sad, like some of the leaves are kind of yellowing, and it has looked this way for a while. I honestly thought I was gonna kill it like a while back. It really is so long, and it keeps growing, so I don't know if it is truly like a sad, sick plant. And it, like, some of the leaves look kind of speckled, and I haven't seen any spider mite, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this. This is my passion vine, and it's really gorgeous when it goes into bloom. The blooms are like light pink and dark pink. I have my regular Hoya carnosa, just the solid green. It grows really fast. It grows like a weed, but I just love the way it's trailing down this little shelf that I made. Well, I basically just stacked 2 boxes. I didn't really do anything, but it looks super cute in this window. This is a southern window. And then up here I have my Philia plants, and they're doing really well. This guy has a baby. There's a baby on board here. That's the little baby that you can propagate. I do have a Philia propagation video as well, and I'll link that in the top right corner and in the description if you want to see that. This is one of my original OG plants from my collection, my Philodendron Brazil, and it always does really well. I prune it back quite often because it just likes to hit the floor. It grows so long. It's really beautiful. And I noticed that some of these leaves are growing like a separate vine from the main vine, so I can propagate those little pieces as well, unless I want it to get thicker. So this window is eastern, and I have 4 types of Hoya in front of it. This is Hoya fungi. The leaves are really large, super beautiful. They have gotten even larger the older it's gotten, and they're kind of fuzzy. This is Hoya red buttons. It has like little speckles on it. This is a Hoya Cardosa Crimson Princess. So like I mentioned before, it's different than the queen because this has variegation in the center of the leaf. So the variegation is, it begins as a pink color and then it fades to white. So you can see the center has that variegation. That's a great way to tell the difference. It's really beautiful. And then this grows so fast. I had to split this in half because it got so big. This is Hoya Royal Hawaiian Purple. The leaves are absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend this plant if you want a Hoya that grows fast. So I'm definitely gonna propagate this in the summer. And the variegation is so gorgeous. It's like a silvery purple. I really hope it will bloom at some point. Unfortunately, I've never seen it bloom. And then over here, this is like my little kitchen area. You can sit at the table if you want. And I just have my Variegated Monstera that I have propagating in moss. So if you didn't see my propagation video, I'll also link that down below. It basically just goes over how I care for them in moss, but they seem to really like it. And they actually look really beautiful here. I was watching Plantarina, and she was talking about setting your propagations out as if like they're decoration, and you can use them to kind of decorate your space. And I totally agree, like this whole area is propagations, but it looks gorgeous in my opinion because of these Monstera. So yeah, it definitely is nice to kind of decorate with your propagations. That's a really beautiful leaf right there. I love the little holes. This is my Hoya Macrophilia Variegata. It's really pretty. It has like these pink edges around the leaves. This is another one of my Thanksgiving cacti that did just finish blooming. It's doing pretty well. The leaves also seem a little bit thin, but I don't know. I honestly am not the best with Thanksgiving cacti. I have killed a few in my day, so I'm not really sure what I've been doing wrong. They did well outside during the summer. Over here, this is my one Calathea. I do not remember the name, so if you have any idea, please let me know in the comments down below. But I just love how the leaves have this like pink tint to them, and they totally look like they're watercolored. And I let this guy dry out and then I water it again, and it seems to be fine. I thought I was gonna kill this instantly, but it's doing pretty good. Next to this window, which is a southern window, but they get like bright and direct light, I have my Hoya mini Belle. And it does have a little peduncle. Not sure if you can see that, but that's where the flower will grow from that peduncle. This is my other variegated Hindu rope that I kept outside during the summer, hoping that I would get a flower, but I didn't. But it does pretty well here. It's looking really pretty. All right, I'm kind of ashamed to admit that I have this Stromanthe Triostar just like chilling by my toaster. It probably needs more light, but I kind of just like forgot about it and left it here. And it seems fine. It's not really doing anything. It's not dying. I water it when it's dry and it seems okay. I've got a bunch of succulents in my window. I don't really want to go over those, but they look really cute up there with the snow in the background. I have one of my spring cacti by my sink. It's receiving bright and direct light. This is another Hoya Cardosa Crimson Princess. Looks great. This is my Raindrops Succulent. Kind of feel bad for it. I need to give it my grow light. It definitely needs more light. And then this is my Christmas cacti. It's a real Christmas cactus. And I potted it in soil after propagating in water. All right, so above my fridge, I have always kept my watermelon peperomia here, so it's getting bright and direct light, and it really does well up there. It loves it, so that looks pretty cute on the fridge. And then I have my little "Don't Be Trashy, Recycle" bumper sticker thing. And that's a photo of my nephew. Isn't he cute? I took that picture. And am I right? Love coffee. It's so good. Okay. Got my Monstera deliciosa that I propagated and now it's in soil. And my string of bananas that I have propagating in water. It's just kind of cascading down my fridge. I did try to repot my other one in soil and it didn't do that well. It kind of died. So let me know if you have any tips for repotting this type of succulent in soil without killing it. Okay, so the last room is my dog's bedroom, and this might be a little difficult to shoot because I don't want to move anything. But these are all types of Hoya. This is Hoya Super Eskimo. The leaves are super cute and silver. And it's just cascading down the shelf. So this is my Hoya carrii, and it's actually growing up, and I have it wrapped around this little hook. And right there, that little piece sticking out is a peduncle, so hopefully flowers will bloom from there. And then I have my variegated obovata plant. Sorry, it's really hard to show you this because I don't want to move it. That's Hoya Potsy Chiang Mai in the middle. So this is Hoya Pink Silver, and it's growing like crazy. Like this vine is Hoya Pink Silver, and it grows, like that's the base of it. It grows so fast. And then I have some Hoya Cardosa Crimson Queen cuttings that I rooted in soil, and they're doing really well. And this planter is super cute. It kind of looks like an ice cream cone to me for some reason. That's a photo of me and Chloe. Super cute. It's a little Polaroid. Over here I have my Variegated Monstera that is becoming all brown, and it's sad, but there is new growth, which is really exciting. So right there is some new growth, so I do have hope for it. This is a Begonia, Begonia Concha. I highly recommend this Begonia. It's super easy to care for. Just make sure if you water it, you don't get water on the leaves because it will burn the leaves. And another aloe plant. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this houseplant tour. I'm gonna do a part 2 so that this isn't super long. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 of the tour. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.